So in this video tutorial, we're going to learn how to turn our artwork designs into a repeat pattern in Photoshop. So I want you to go ahead and open Photoshop and then go open and find your photo or your scan of your artwork. So this one is mine. I can zoom out by going Control minus. And the first thing that I want you to do is make sure you can see a layers panel. So if you can't see that, go to Window, make sure Layers is selected and also Adjustments. So once you can see layers, I'm going to double click on the background, click OK, and I can unlock my layer. So yours might not be a perfect square. Whoops. So what I want you to do is go right over here to the crop function. And at the top, I want us to crop our artwork to exactly the right size. So I'm going to click on this option, and then I'm going to write in 1500 millimeters by 1500 millimeters. And once you've done that, click enter, and your artwork should therefore be cropped to that exact size. Now we can do a little bit of editing of our artwork. I want you to click on layer just over here, and then you can go ahead and play with some of the adjustments. So these are just going to edit the color of your image. You can play with brightness, and the contrast are a good one to start with. I'm going to keep mine on 0. There are a few other ones which I like, which one is levels, also exposure, and then there's hue saturation. So you can go ahead and change the hue or the color of your artwork, and you can also change how saturated it is. So once you have a artwork that's edited and you like it, we need to merge all of our layers together. So I'm going to click on my bottom layer, hold shift, click on my top layer. So now they're all highlighted. I'm going to right click and select merge. Okay, now what we're going to do is extend the size of our canvas. So before we do that, I want you to click image, canvas size, and just write down this number. It should be what you cropped it to. So 1500 millimeters by 1500. Just double check that and click OK. Oops, sorry, let's go back into the canvas size. So now whatever that number is, so if mine's 1500, I want you to double it. So that would be 3000 millimeters by 3000. You can click the little anchor, this arrow, if you want, and click OK. So if I zoom out a bit, now I have a tile that is 4 times as big as my artwork. So let's go ahead and repeat and reflect our artwork tile. I want you to go ahead and go Control T to just select our artwork. Actually, sorry, I'm going to escape that. I'm going to click first over to my layer. Then I'm going to go right click and find duplicate. We want to duplicate it and click OK. So now I should have 2 layers that are exactly the same, and I can click on my artwork and drag it directly across. I can even hold shift so that it is exactly in line. Now I can see which artwork is on which layer. So I want to select the one on the right hand side by going Control T. And now I can right click and I can use flip horizontal and flip vertically. So let's see, the first one I want to do is flip vertically. And let's see, maybe I should have gone flick horizontal and then flick vertically. There we go. So what I have is the corner. So this part of my design is reflected in both of the corners. So that works. Now I can actually zoom in and I can see a tiny, tiny bit of a gap. So I'm just going to click on my artwork and use my arrow to make sure they are perfectly in line. That looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and merge these. So I'm going to click on my layer, hold shift, click on the other, and then I'm going to go right click merge. We want to reflect this in the bottom section of our tile. So now I'm going to select that layer, go right click, duplicate, click OK, and now I have 2 of the exact same thing. So I'm going to drag this down. I can hold shift while I do that to make it perfectly straight. And now I can click Control T. So this part of my artwork is selected. I can go right click and I want to flip horizontal. Whoops, no I don't. I want to flip vertical. Okay, and then click enter. So I can see a tiny gap, so I'm just going to click on my artwork and use my arrow to make sure that they're connected. And so now I have my tile reflected and I can use this to create a repeat pattern. So I want to merge both of these layers together. So I can merge those and just inspect your tile. So if I zoom in, I can see there is a little gap at the bottom, which we definitely don't want. So if that's happening to you, just go Control T and make your tile or your artwork as big as the canvas size with no gaps by just extending the anchor point and click enter. Our artwork is almost ready. The last thing we want to do is go up to image mode and make sure CMYK color is selected. You might get a box like this, just click OK. That's going to mean that the color mode is ready for web. Okay, once we are done, let's go File, Export, and Export As. And we're going to export this as a JPEG. If you have a pixel size over here that's larger than 2500, let's change that because it's too big. So I'm going to write 2500 and it should automatically change the height as well to be a perfect square. And let's go export. Let's call this repeat pattern underscore your name and click save. So you're going to upload that particular JPEG as part of your submission. And now that we have our artwork edited, let's go ahead and put it on a product. So what you need to do is you need to go ahead and Google this website here. There are a couple of other ones that are below that you can also use. This is called paom.com. So you want to go ahead and create a free account. Once you've got an account, I want you to click create. And we are going to apply our design to a range of fashion products. So you can choose a collection. I want you to go ahead and choose a collection of up to 3 to 4 different products. So I might do a clutch, maybe a skirt, maybe a beautiful jacket, and let's see, maybe this jumpsuit. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the clutch. So once you've selected your product, you're going to go ahead, go to layers, go to add image, and I want you to upload your tile. So mine is already uploaded just here. And once you've uploaded it, you can select tile image and you can see your design on a product. So you can play with the scale if you want it really small or really large. You can offset the tile as well, or it can be rotated. So once you have played with all of those functions, I want you to go finalize. Let's give it a name and go submit. And the reason we're doing this is we want the image that is created by using this platform. So I have my clutch. I'm just going to click on it. And what I want to do is go right click. Let's see. I really want to save that image. So I'm going to just make sure I can do that. I can right click on the image just here so it's not enlarged. I'm going to click save image as and call this my clutch underscore your name and save it in your textiles folder. And I want you to go ahead and do this for a collection of at least 4 products. And if I just double click with this image, you can see that my artwork is there. So the next part of the assignment after this is putting it in a A3 presentation.